see why reps get into trouble. You can give somebody products worth of, let's say 1 million, for instance. Now, the guy will say, okay, you might tell him for this product, each one goes for 10,000 naira. He might decide on his own to sell for maybe 11,000, which means there's nothing wrong in selling for 11,000, which means his own is making profit of on his own 1,000, right? Now, he has checked in 1 million. There's how many products there now? He has about 100 products to sell. So he has calculated the 1,000 by 100, and so from his mind now, his profit there is going to be 100,000 if he finish selling the 1 million worth of product. But what most likely he will do is that, I know I'll sell this thing, so let me eat the 100 first. So they spend the 100 from the first sale they make without even making the sale. Now what happens is that when they don't make the sale, they might make sale of about 500,000. More product is given to them. Maybe another extra product of 500,000 is given to them. They do the calculation again. From this extra product of 500,000, my profit there is 50,000. They wipe out another 50,000. Now, without knowing that for you to make that 100,000 they're supposed to make, you are supposed to make sale of 1.1 million. And most likely, because they are seeing money, they are running some other expenses. So you might find out that because there's nobody who checks with them, they might say, I need to rush to this place. He takes Okada 1,000 naira. Without knowing that is coming from the cost. Now, if he had not actually eaten that 100,000 first, that Okada 1,000 would have been easy for him. But because he has taken under 1,000, that 100,000 first at the start, the extra small expense he's making is also from the capital of the business. What happens is that with time, over years, most times it doesn't happen overnight, which is why the check is very important. If you do the check, let's say every 2 months, you go to the person, how much product have you sold? So I've sold 200,000 out of the 2 million. So you are supposed to have 800,000 worth of product. Where is it? Now you might check now. When you do the checks, okay, you can see 750,000 worth of product. So where is the 50,000? He might say, okay, I supply some people. That it will now make him to work to make up that 50 because he knows we are coming back again. And subsequently, before he makes any expenses, he knows that there's a regular check. Unfortunately, the average Nigerian business person doesn't do the follow-up. They deploy people into the field and they leave the person there. Now, because they don't do this follow-up, what happens? That 50,000, that 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 1,000 here, before you know it, one day the person comes up. And the danger is, because like for this particular person now, I've been telling his Oga to follow up on him for close to 2 years. Not just him, follow up on all his staff. It means that this thing has lingered for about 2 years. And you know, when you don't check, recklessness starts to step in. Now, when this thing starts to write, say what the person, if you are checking, at most the person might be, you might find out about 50,000 might be shorting or, but because you don't check, the person knows that. Just like you say, if somebody wants to, most good people who start to steal, don't learn stealing one day. They take 1,000 today, nobody checks. Tomorrow they take another 1,000 with intention of replacing, but nobody checks. And after 1 month, when they notice that nobody is checking, they start to actually now do the major thing. So the 4.5 didn't just disappear overnight. It was because nobody was checking. If you notice the experience we had with in Onitsha when we were looking at Uche's account. So, okay, which was the challenge we're having with their MD. You can't be paying somebody 20,000. I expect that the person is not doing something from somewhere. A young girl, you are paying the person 20,000 a month. And you expect that, no. When we brought the credit book, he said a lot of people are owing him. We brought out the credit book. Okay, this person owing you 1 million. Muche, where is the 1 million? Oh, he paid this thing. Where's the money? Okay, I gave it to you. But there's no record to track. So it's between the word of his MD and now, because he has actually also been collecting money without checks, it means that she can actually say, this money I gave it to you. But he knows that he has been taking money, so he can't say whether it was one of the this thing that. This is why these checks are very important. This is why businesses are dying. If we don't get our clients to actually start to work on these things, to ensure that they put the necessary, sometimes it might cost you more money. But the extra money you are paying would actually save the person a huge amount of loss. Like this 4.5 million that is has grown wings. The only thing it would have cost this guy was a field manager who goes to visit this person, or even one of the staff who goes to the field. So what he might, at most might be the person goes every month or every 2 months. So you are looking at, let's say 2 days hotel bill. Let's even say it's 20,000 for 2 days. You give the person transport for 10,000, for instance. So because he doesn't want to spend like 30,000, 4.5 million is gone. I never can tell because he has rep all over the country what will happen across the country. This is just one person. Which is why we need to get our clients to actually get their people to check these people. Make sure that what they say they are doing is what they say they are doing. I think I've shared your experience of somebody, one of the people we work with at the earlier stage. Every time the rep, when they go out, they'll come back in the evening and they will give wonderful reports of all the places, the prospects that they've met, the new people that they've met. Every year in, year out, they are doing it until one day, management decided to, because they go out with staff company's vehicle. Without telling them, they install trackers in all the vehicles. And when they truck the vehicle, they found out that in the morning, the two of them will leave and go to one of their houses. And they'll play video game from morning to evening. Around 3:30, when job work is flowing, they come and drive in. Because nobody was checking. Because with the tracker, you can track where the vehicle is. You found out it was. Follow-up is very, very critical. With follow-up, you can get the best out of the staff. But when you don't follow up, they give you all kinds of false results. And they will always give wonderful excuses why things are not working. But when you are there, especially when you pay unscheduled visits, that's when you discover things that, at least most importantly, when people know that you are checking up on them, there are certain things that they will normally have, they won't go about doing because they know somebody is coming to check up on them. So I want us to actually pay a lot of attention on this. Visitation and follow-up. Without this, no big business, no company, no small business can become a big business. Because it means that the drain pipes that are sucking out what is coming in are so much that nothing is retained in the business. So for Chika, I want you for this week, each of our clients, for each of them that send this, those that send in this thing, make sure at least once a week. Don't call everybody every day. So you can, let's say somebody like OJ now, for instance, you can look at their Lagos this thing. You can pick one day on Tuesday, call the people they said they visited on Tuesday. I'm so coming. I want to confirm that our staff came to visit you. Peter, now when you go visit them with it and confirm that these people actually doing business with them. Most importantly, the inventories they have. Tracking the inventories, which is one of the things I've been doing with Mr. Charles. He sends most of the client. He sends somebody to check what they have in the stock, taking stock of what they have on ground. Because a lot of times when you don't do that, even see the experience we had with Osama, for instance. You have a storekeeper and for years he's working as a storekeeper, but you don't have any single record of anything. Somebody tell you he's a storekeeper. Okay, let's even, what is the thing that you have been keeping stock of? Which means you can produce 50 cartons or you produce 500 cartons. It moves out 100 from the backyard because there was nobody checking up on them. You are running, somebody is running a company inside your country. So it's important that we understand this and we work on it to ensure that these things are curbed in everybody we are working with. And especially for those who are watching too, do something about your business so that your business can turn around. Thank you. See you next time.